This is the 2021 Volvo V90 T6 R Design. And if you're in the market for a new car, have I got a beauty for you. Starsky and Hutch, Crockett and Tubbs, Siegfried and Roy, some things are just better together, like Volvo and station wagon. What's so cool about the V90 is that it's the only mid-size station wagon left in the US market. Sure, Audi will sell you the A6 All-Road, Mercedes-Benz will sell you the E450 All-Terrain, but really they're lifted wagons, just like the Volvo V90 Cross Country. You know, this is a pure station wagon. So I argue that if you're in the market for anything, a family car, an SUV, whatever, you gotta buy this one because just look at it. As far as the design goes, and I'm gonna oversell this, but I think that the Volvo V90 is as good of a design as anything out there. It's just fantastic. I don't even know how to critique this. I mean, the badge is great, the grill's great, the Thor's hammer lights, they look better here than on any other Volvo. Coming down, I love the wheels. The side profile just screams wagon in the best way possible. Wagon lovers, we refer to them as long roofs, right? And well, look at the length of this roof. It's perfect. It almost stays totally straight, tapers a little bit where it gets thicker. Just beautiful. The taillights, these big honking Volvo Safety taillights, which I don't think look that good on the S90 sedan. Here on the V90, they look fantastic. And we talk about design a lot, the importance of design. Well, why does it matter? Well, because, you know, for some people, that's why they buy cars, because they look good. Well, if that's you, here's the best looking car currently on sale. You gotta buy it. Like all modern Volvos, this interior is nice, but because this is a V90 R Design, this interior is nicer. And one of the first things you notice about it, especially if you spend a lot of time around cars, is it's not German. It's not heavy-handed. It's not overbearing. And you know, the Swedes have just become really good at material design lately. They excel at making things that are both modern and lightweight. And this cabin is no different. Few things to point out. Leather is everywhere. You've got nubuck leather covering the top of the doors and the dash. I'm sitting on Napa leather. There's cool actual contrast stitching, which is the same color as the Napa leather, and it's just a nice overall effect. Really good metalwork in here. You've got the Bowers & Wilkinson speaker grills, which look great. As far as the screen goes, you know, it's the same old Volvo touchscreen we've seen for a generation now, but you know what? It works great. As far as roominess, this is a large vehicle. I'm quite comfortable. Plenty of room in the rear seats, and if you fold those seats down, there is tons of storage room. So, just to restate the obvious, the Volvo V90 R Design interior is nice. Performance. Volvo did something very interesting about 5 years ago. They said, going forward, all of our cars that still have gasoline engines are gonna have 4-cylinder motors. I mentioned that this is the V90 T6. Well, there is a T5, and that has a turbocharged 4-cylinder. The T6 adds a supercharger. Sometimes this is called twin charging, when you have both a supercharger and a turbocharger. The results are 316 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Not bad. There is a hybrid version which adds around 100 horsepower, but you have the extra weight of the battery, you got the electric motor, so the performance increase is negligible. But you combine this engine with all-wheel drive and you have good acceleration. Not neck snapping, but it's good. So you're thinking, well, a car this large, it's not gonna handle, right? Wrong. For some reason, the big 90 series Volvos, they handle really well. Better than, say, a BMW 5 Series. Well, there must be a catch, and that catch is fuel economy, right? Look how large it is. You'd be wrong again. Remember I said that, you know, all Volvos are gonna have a 2-liter engine? 21 miles per gallon city, 32 on the highway. That's pretty good. Forget about Volvo and station wagon. Instead, think Volvo and safety, because that is the brand's #1 priority. And yes, the Volvo V90 is about as safe of a new car as you can buy. But Volvo takes it a step further. Forget about the normal crash test, right? One of the things that those tests don't account for is you drive off the road and then the car bounces and you compress your spine and break your back. Volvo has designed seats to prevent that. No other manufacturer thinks about that because the crash tests don't account for it. Volvo does. So how much does all this beauty, that knockout interior, all that performance and safety, what's it all cost? You can get into a front-wheel drive Volvo V90 for just under $53,000. This black beauty sitting here next to me, you can get into it for just over $68,000. Now it's true, the Audi and Mercedes, they start right around there. However, remember this one is fully loaded minus that hybrid option. So it's quite a deal. Hey man, if you can find a better price station wagon, buy it. If there's one thing I want you to take away about the Volvo V90 T6R design, it's that it's just so cool. Look, the SUV has won. It is dominant. But do you want to be like everybody and their mother? Right? You don't need an SUV. Stop saying that. You're never going off-road. You need to haul stuff. Well, you put the seats down on this and it hauls as much as an SUV. However, look at it. There's no SUV on earth that even looks half this good. So think Volvo, think Wagon, think V90. To check out the latest rankings, go to motortrend.com/cars.